We're not shareholders and investors or random regional users of power. Our identity is tied to our place on the earth.
Tribes have become more and more engaged in the energy industry because natural resources play a huge role.
As the dams were built and as the reclamation projects and the flood control projects were built, they heavily impacted tribal resources.
Our goal is to find a way to make sure that tribes end up in a place where they would say, you know, maybe the federal hydro system is not something, the development of that is not something we would have done, but there has been some value that's been created here.
Wholesale power sales to Indian tribes had never been done before. In 2000, we said we want development and energy sales specific to tribes.
Of the 565 tribes around the country, there's only a handful of tribal utilities.
Bonneville allocated a great deal of resources to our organization looking at utility development.
You've had 80 years of electrical service here on the reservation, yet you've never enjoyed any of the benefits of the employment or having the ability to have lower rates or direct control.
And now Yakama Power is here, which is going to benefit our children and their children.
It's a change in our life. This is Yakama Nation.
I grew up on this reservation, grew up in one of the very first housing projects this place ever had. Coming back as a Native American lineman, there's not that many, anywhere. You've got a couple of other utilities that are on this reservation that are serving customers here.
Business is a competition.
We've been told that we didn't know what we were doing. We were going to get people killed.
And I watched the crews put up power lines, tear down poles, replace infrastructure. You know, and I think that, 2 years ago, I didn't even have this capability. We didn't have a crew, and yet now we have an all-native crew able to go out and do the construction.
There's not anything that we can't do.
Well, we've been to Mission Valley Power a couple of times to take a look at their warehouse. Our goal is to get the 16 megawatts as fast as possible.
The tribe's a minority here. This was open to homesteading in 1910. We've been successful at running the Mission Valley Power since 1988.
This is my tribe, and this is where I'm from.
Well, welcome to Mission Valley Power. It is a agreement between the Bureau of Indian Affairs and the Confederated Session of the Courney Tribe on a 638 contract.
I just hope it keeps going.
The United States government, through the BIA, approves our budget, approves our rate changes.
Make it work.
Out of our 83 employees, we have about 66 that are tribal members.
Job's been great for my family. The end of October will be my end of my 16th year.
We have approximately 18,000 customers. Most of the people thought that the tribes couldn't run this. I've been told many times that our reliability has really improved over the years.
That's my hope. It always stays under tribal control. Don't let anybody throw your dreams away for you.
It seems incredible that October of 2001, this utility flipped its first switch.
It was a significant moment, when that actually happened.
The costs of electricity were so key to the tribe's economic development function, which is really right at the heart of where Cow Creek was, I'd say 15 years ago. I mean, tribes can form utilities and take themselves rapidly into a hole doing it.
We did a good cost comparison and determined that it was a cost-effective thing to do.
As long as we can aggregate the capital and the knowledge.
The savings that we've realized in terms of power pricing has allowed this tribe the capability of moving the projects forward.
The change in the relationship with the tribes has been almost revolutionary in the past 10 years.
Opening some of these doors has given the tribes a new way of stepping in and being part of all the negotiations that are related to the hydroelectric system.
It also puts the tribes in the lead.
This is right, and it's okay.
We can participate now and change the way the energy industry is going.
Think about it. It's raw and physical, tied to the rivers.
The biggest hurdle is making the decision to say yes.
We can do this.
We're getting back some of what was taken away from us. This is part of a one step to heal.